us again for stories of great Christians. Now, last week we began new episodes, and here we are again. We're going to be speaking about Matthew Simpson for chapter 2 of 29. So let's take a listen. Leave a comment. Hit subscribe. Thanks for joining us. Here we go.
Greet our friends everywhere with chapter 2 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series Stories of Great Christians, brought to you by the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago. Ohio Cabin.
Mother, all of you, look, there's the ship. The ship's that to take us to America. Oh, isn't it a grand tall boat? And sure enough, there's the very notice we were told to look for. See it, Mother? Mercantile Association Limited. Monthly sailings from Londonderry to Baltimore. Packet boat now loading to set sail at the turn of the tide, scheduled for approximately 4 p.m. Oh, do hurry, Mother. All of you, hurry. The Simpson family is going to America. The sea is a mighty thing, is it not, sir?
Aye,
Are you a sailor?
that I am.
Sure this boat will get to Baltimore, Maryland?
Sergeant sure.
Does the captain know how to steer, sir?
He'd better.
You know who I am?
You can't say.
I'm James Simpson. I'm the youngest. My brothers, my sisters, and my mother are all on this boat. My father's dead. We're going to America.
That's a good place.
You been there?
Born there.
You like it there?
Aye.
Will we like it there?
Ooh, aye.
You sailors always say I when they mean yes.
Aye.
Let's see, 2 needles, spool of black thread, extra heavy, 6 yards of black care, 14,360, 77 cents, and thank you very much. The beautiful dress I know this ship. Thank you, and goodbye. Mr. Garrison, may I speak with you, sir? I have something to ask, to discuss with you that I think is most important.
What seems to be wrong?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just this. I've been clerking here for, well, nearly 4 years, and,
I have no complaints.
well, I hope not, sir. But, sir, my brother Matthew and I have been thinking.
And?
Well, sir, we think that you'd be making a good business move if you opened up another store in Cadence.
Cadence?
Well, not you exactly, but if you'd lend us the money, Matthew and I could run it and pay you back the money and more besides as fast as we earned it. We've looked into it thoroughly. Cadence is the county seat of Harrison County, right at the juncture of the Pittsburgh, Steubenville, Washington, Wellsburg Road, and the Zanesville Road, too. You have this big store here in Pittsburgh, so why not branch out? You said I was a good businessman, a good talker, you said. And my brother's a good worker, too, and both of us would work very hard.
Can you make weavers' reeds?
Those things they make chair seats and baskets out of? We could learn.
Young man, you're now in the reed business in Cadence.
Matthew, you're a good brother, but there's just one thing about you.
What?
You work too hard, too long, too fast, and too much.
I'll make the raise. You do the clerk. Clerking calls for a heap of talk anyway. Oh, I like to talk, all right, but when I do, I want to have something to say.
Our store and the reed factories are going
So
concern.
let's keep going, and we won't get...
Matthew!
Now what, is the place a fire?
No, it's that girl. You see her there, out the window over there across the street?
Oh.
See now why Cater should have wooden sidewalks. Why a girl like that shouldn't have to walk in that dust. It's a shame, that's what it is, a shame.
First time I ever heard you complain about dust.
know who that girl is? Sure. It's Sarah Tingley, that's who it is. Sarah Tingley. She's allowed to be the prettiest girl on the middle border. Sarah Tingley. Sort of like music. It's a very great honor, indeed a privilege, Miss Tingley, to be accorded the pleasure of escorting you home from the meeting.
The pleasure is mine, too, Mr. Simpson.
I think it's a wonderful thing when two people like you and me, that is, well, not necessarily you and me, but when two people have the same sort of interests, and, well, go to meetings, church meetings, I mean, and, well, like to go together instead of alone or with just anybody. Together, I mean.
Yes, I agree. In fact,
I was just being supposed to think the very same thing.
Oh, but
I mean, why couldn't we, you and I, go to these protracted meetings together?
we'll see.
Yes, did you like the exhorting tonight?
Oh, I did. Reverend Hollister is a wonderful preacher. Do you know what?
Tell me.
I was converted by Reverend Hollister right here in this town at one of his frontier meetings. And I was the very first in our family to be converted, and the very first to join the Methodist Church.
Oh, Sarah.
Yes?
It's nothing, but there's your house. You'll be home in less than a minute. Sarah, will you let me walk you home tomorrow night?
Mr. Simpson, do you know that you've been calling me Sarah for the last 5 minutes?
No. Sarah, Miss Tingley, I apologize. I'm truly sorry, and I...
Don't feel you must apologize. And I will walk home with you from the meeting tomorrow night, Jane. The moon is beautiful tonight.
Absolutely.
And I heard the whippoorwill
Bird can
sing.
sing.
Jane!
Yes?
The horse! He's taking the buggy clear over the side of the road.
I guess it's time for him to rest a while. But whoa there. Whoa, boy.
Yes.
Sarah, our business is doing well. Nothing extra, but well enough. And, well, we have 2 extra rooms there in the back of the store, and Matthew and I can put up another one in a day. And, I don't amount to much what with this rent and all, but I'm honest, and I work pretty hard, and it just seems like Providence that you're a Methodist girl, and I'm a Methodist man, and we're both strong in the faith, and both love the Lord, and since we are both Methodists, well, I thought that...
Go on, Jane.
Well, I thought maybe you might give your consent to marry me. I'd work harder than ever, and then I'd build that extra room in the cabin, and...
There's just one thing you haven't said.
Oh, Sarah, I love you. Will you marry me?
Yes, I will.
Matthew, is stone polish all right to show you my boots? You're sure the minister will be on time? They have the ring. You think the necktie ought to be tied over again? You're sure you haven't? I know for sure what I'm supposed to say. Does it show where this coat button is off? Matthew, do you believe in that saying, happy is the bride that the sun shines on? If it wasn't for your wonderful counsel and advice and help, I just simply wouldn't be able to go through with this.
Jim?
Coming. Just washing my face and hands. Oh. Got anything here for a hungry man?
It's on the fire. Grab it soon. Give it another 10 minutes or so. Sit down, Jim.
I can't sit too long, though.
Sit. Oh, mercy on us, Jim. Every day you talk more and more like like an Ohioan.
What hassle a young'un.
Don't you ever decide to go back, Jim. I want you here, just as you are.
Well, I'm not clear now, never fear. I'm for Ohio.
Your brother Matthew came over from the very same sailing ship as you do. And he talks like a learned man.
He is a learned man. Sits there all day long cutting and trimming them reeds with a book propped up on the shelf in front of him. Big, thick, heavy books, too. They were real small print. Kind of hardest to read.
What do you wish, Jim?
I wish that I was the learned man. Oh, not for my own sake, but in case we ever
Never what?
in case we ever had a son.
A man always wants his son.
Said we got the two cutest, dearest little daughters that ever come over the pipe, but just the same, why, if he had a boy, if he had a boy, I'd want him to be a learned man, just like my brother Matthew, only more so. We want him to grow up straight and fine and good and strong in the Lord and be the best Christian man Kate as I ever saw.
That's about it, Jim. Yes. Fetch it over here and put it on the table, right for tea.
Really sure, sir. Here you are.
Open it to the page where we keep our family records.
Very well. Right there.
You knew what's written there. Skip everything down to where it starts to tell about us.
James Simpson and Sarah Taylor. You were married in holy matrimony January 8, 1806, Short Creek, Jefferson County, Ohio.
6 years past.
6 years. Now, there's more written down here, you know.
I know it.
Hetty Simpson, born June 4, 1807.
He was the first.
And then it says Elizabeth Simpson, born December 24, 1809.
Yes, and what a dear little Christmas present she was, too.
That's all.
Is there more room there on the page?
Yes, sir. No more.
Because one of these days you'll be writing another name.
Sarah,
It'll be next summer. Next summer, along towards late June.
oh, dear Lord, hear my prayer. I thank you for blessing our union with another child. Let's work and strive to be good Christians in thy sight, to be good parents to this new little soul that you're sending to us. And you know, dear Lord, we'll love and cherish this baby, be it a girl baby or a boy baby. But if it is thy will, Lord, and if your humble servant dare ask it, let it be a boy, Lord. Let it be a boy.
Heavenly Father, thank you for husband James' prayer. And thank you for your infinite kindness and goodness to us.
Sarah, if it is a boy, what do we call it?
It'll be a long, long time yet before you have to go writing his name in the Bible.
I know, but we ought to have a name for him if it is a boy.
Well, the Timmons always say the mother names the girls and the father names the boys.
Well, I call him Matthew. If Almighty God gives us a son, his name will be Matthew Simpson.
And so we conclude Chapter 2 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, which come to you transcribed from the Moody Bible Institute.
Seems to be progressing along pretty well there. Married 6 years, 2 kids, one on the way. Oh, tune in tomorrow for episode number 3 of 29 chapters, so we're going to be here a while. Matthew Simpson, not to be confused with Homer or Bart. Till next time, God bless.